Hey everybody, today we're going to be doing a phonics lesson on short I. So I wanted to introduce you to the way your lips should look while making the short I sound. Eh, eh, eh. Your tongue should be touching the bottom teeth and the back of your tongue should be high in your mouth while your lips are separated and your jaw is relaxed. Eh, eh, eh. Go ahead and make that with your mouth and match the picture on your screen. Eh, eh, eh. Here is our short I card for today. This is a picture of itch, itch. I'm going to say a word and you tell me if it does have an I sound or if it has a different vowel sound. You can give me thumbs up or thumbs down when I say the word. Okay, our first word is Sid, S-I-D. Does that have the I sound? Yes, it does. Our next word is pig. P-I-G. Does that have the I sound? Yes, it does. Our next word is net. N-E-T. Does that have the I sound? No, it does not. Our next word is jig. J-I-G. Does that have the I sound? Yes, it does. Our next word is did. D-I-D. Does that have the I sound? Yes. Our next word is mug. M-U-G. Does that have the I sound? No. Our next word is pub. P-U-B. Does that have the I sound? No, it does not. Our next word is dig. D-I-G. Does that have the I sound? Yes, it does. Our next word is cat. K-A-T. Does that have the I sound? No, it does not. Our next word is big. B-I-G. Does that have the I sound? Yes, it does. Our next word is hid. H-I-D. Does that have the I sound? Yes, it does. Our next word is sap. S-A-P. Does that have the I sound? No, it does not. Our next word is rib. R-I-B. Does that have the I sound? Yes, it does. Our next word is wrap. R-A-P. Does that have the I sound? No, it doesn't. And our last word is pin. P-I-N. Does that have the I sound? Yes, it does. All right. I'm going to show you some words that have the I sound for our vowel in the middle. And I want you to sound them out with me and then tell me what the word is.
S-I-D. Sid. P-I-G. Pig. W-I-G. Wig. J-I-G. Jig. D-I-D. Did. B-I-G. Big. H-I-D. Hid. R-I-B. Rib. P-I-N. Pin.
For our next part, we're going to do our segmenting and our mapping. So I'm going to take the camera down to my whiteboard. And I want you to get a whiteboard, or if you don't have a whiteboard, you can go ahead and get a piece of paper. Or something my husband taught me, you can take an old glass picture frame and put a blank sheet of paper behind it, and that works as a dry erase board too. Just make sure you have an expo marker. Okay, on my board, I put some sound boxes. Each of my words are going to have 3 sounds, a beginning, a middle, and an end. For all of my words today, we're working on short I, so we're going to be having the short I as my middle sound. We're going to be figuring out what my beginning and what my end sound is too. So what I want you to do first with me is I want you to sound out in each of our boxes the word. Then I want you to take either your pencil or your marker and I want you to build the word with letters. I won't be writing the word down on my board. I'll actually be using magnetic letters, but I would like you to write it down. Okay, our first word is the word Sid. Let's do the sounds together. S, I, D. Okay, now you can pick up your marker and spell Sid. S, I, D. What do you hear first? I hear an S first. S, I, D. What do you hear at the end? I hear a D. Did you spell Sid? S-I-D? If you did, you got it right. All right, let's do our next word. Our next word is the word, oh, I don't have a B, do I? I'll have to skip that one. Our next word is the word pig. Let's do our sounds together. P, I, G. Let's do that one more time. P, I, G. Okay, I want you to pick up your marker and go ahead and spell pig. What do you hear in your first box? P, P. I hear a P. P, I, G, G. What do you hear at the end? I hear a G. Did you spell pig? P-I-G? If you did, you got it right. Okay, our next word is the word wig. Let's sound it together. W, I, G. Let's do it one more time. W, I, G. Okay, I want you to pick up your pencil and I want you to try to spell the word wig. I hear W, W first, I in the middle, and then G, G. Just like pig, wig ends with a G. If you spelled wig W-I-G, then you got it correct. All right, let's try our next one. Our next word is the word jig. Let's sound it first. J, I, G. Let's do it one more time. J, I, G. Okay, let's take our first sound. Go ahead and write down what you hear. J, J. I hear a J. I for the middle. G. At the end, just like pig and wig, jig ends with a G. J-ig. If you spelled jig, J-I-G, then you got it correct. Did you notice that the last three words we just did were rhyming words? Jig, wig, and pig. It's because they all end with the I-G. All right, let's do our next one. Our next one is the word did. Let's sound it. D, I, D. Okay, let's sound it one more time. D, I, D. Let's try to write did. I hear what at the beginning? D, D. D. I, short. D. And another D. If you spell did, D-I-D, then you got it correct. Did. Our next word starts like did, but ends with a different sound. Your word is dig. D, I, G. D, I, G. Okay, I hear a D, D at the beginning. Go ahead and write that down. D, I, short I, G. What's at the end? G. If you spell dig, D-I-G, you got it right. This is another rhyming word that we had. We have dig, jig, wig, pig. All we had to do was change that first letter. Okay, our next word is the word big. I don't seem to have a B. Let me see if I can find one. There's one. Okay, big, let's sound it. B, I, G. B, I, G. Okay, let's try to write it. I hear b, 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 I, short I, and g, g, g. B, ig, big, B-I-G. All right, let's try the word hid. Hid. Let's sound it. I, d. One more time. I, d. Okay, let's try to write it. What's my first sound? H, I, d, d, d. Id, hid, H-I-D. All right, we have two more to go. Our next one is the word rib. Let's sound it. I, b. I, b. Okay, let's spell it. I know that's an R. I, short I, b. And a B at the end. R-I-B, rib, rib. Okay, our last one for today. This one is the word pin. P, One more time. P, Okay, let's try to spell it. I hear P, short I, and pin. Very good. Okay, now we've come to the part that's called dictation. So I'm going to be helping you write these phrases down. Now it's important to remember that the things that I tell you today are not sentences. They are going to be our phrases. So remember, the first thing that we do is we count how many words are in our phrase or a sentence. Today, again, is a phrase, so we will not need a capital or a period. Your phrase is big pig. Let's count. Big pig. How many words do I have in my phrase? 2. So I want you to go ahead and draw 2 lines, either on your board or on your paper. Let's touch it and say it. Big pig. Okay, go ahead and write. Big pig. I'll give you a second, and we'll check you when you're done. Big pig. Okay, if you need more time, you need to pause the video. Right now, I'm going to go over how we spell big pig. All right, since this is a phrase, I know I have no capital letters. B, I, G. Okay, that's how I spell big, B-I-G. Now, I hope you checked your G and that there's a circle on the line and the tail below the line. And let's do pig. I, G. And the same thing with the P and the G, making sure our circles are on the line and our tails are below the line. So here I have big pig. Okay, go ahead and erase if you're using a whiteboard. If you're not using whiteboard, then just make yourself another space below. My next phrase is did a jig. Let's count it. Did a jig. How many lines should I have? 3 lines. Go ahead and set up 3 lines for yourself. Let's touch it and say it. Did a jig. Now remember, this is a phrase, so we do not need any capitals or punctuation. Go ahead and spell did a jig on the line. All right, if you need more time, you need to pause the video because I'm about to tell you the answer. Okay, we have did, d, I, d. D-I-D spells did. A, that's easy enough. A, oops, make that tail a little longer there. And jig. Now I hope you remembered to make your J under the line. And your G for that matter of fact here. Got a whole bunch of letters going below ground. All right, there's the words did, a jig. Very nice job. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to read a story together, and our story has all short I's in it. So I'm going to have you hunt with your mom and dad and find all the short I's. And remember, just because a word has an I in it does not mean it is a short I. Your I has to say not I. So go ahead and read through, find all those short I words first, and then you can read the story on your own.
For the first time through the story, I want you to go through and find all the words that have the short I sound. In a little bit, I'm going to show you a screen that has all the short I sounds in red. Go ahead and find the words. Here are all the short I words in red. Go ahead and read them with me. Sid, is, big, pig, Sid, pig, wig, bib, Sid, in, pit, Sid, did, hit, his, rib, in, pit, Sid, sit, in, pit, Sid, is, big, pig, with, wig, bib. Now, that doesn't really make a story, does it? So we're going to have to go back and try all the words together. I'll let you try first, and then I'll read it with you. Sid is a big pig. Sid the pig has on a wig and a bib. Sid gets in a pit. Sid did a jog and hit his rib in the pit. Now Sid has to sit in the pit. Sid is a big pig with a wig and a bib.